Hello, wonderful audience. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. Welcome to our video on the Range retailer. We're thrilled to have you here. CDS Superstores International Limited, trading as the Range, is a British variety store and garden centre retailer, originally founded as Chris Dawson Superstores in 1989 as a standalone retailer. In the years, it became a chain and rebranded to the Range, establishing a presence across the southwest by the end of the decade. In the years, it engaged in rapid nationwide expansion and became one of the fastest growing retailers. In the years, it acquired the Wilko and Homebase brands. Let's now turn our attention to history and examine its role within a larger context. In 1966, Chris Dawson left school with no qualifications and started business as an open-air market trader in Plymouth. In the early years, he opened to cash and carry stores in Exeter and Newton Abbot, both of which he sold at the end of the decade as he took advantage of a property boom. In 1989, Dawson opened Chris Dawson Superstores as a standalone variety retailer at the Sugar Mill Retail Park in Plymouth, as he was convinced he could operate a better model than Woolworths or Trogo Mills. His venture provided a success, and he began opening more of these superstores. In the early years, Chris Dawson Superstores was subsequently rebranded to the Range. Throughout the years, the Range's store openings continued to accelerate, with the chain benefiting from the acquisition of stores and liquidated stock from the administrations of Focus DIY, TJ Hughes, MFI, Woolworths, and Empire Direct. In 2009, the Range was ranked 121st on the Sunday Times PricewaterhouseCoopers Top Track and 250 League Table of the United Kingdom's fastest growing companies. In October 2012, the retailer opened a new distribution centre in Thorne, Doncaster. In November 2013, it was announced that the Range planned to open 40 stores in the period of 2013 to 2016. In September 2014, Compass Group were awarded a £60 million contract to open DD's coffee shop concessions in the Range's locations. Some of these CAFs are also known as CAF 89. In August 2016 and October 2016, the Range entered both the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland respectively. Dawson also indicated he had expansion plans for mainland Europe. In June 2017, the retailer opened a new distribution centre in Avonmouth, Bristol. In September 2017, for its e-commerce operations, the business was recognised as a leading multi-channel retailer in the Internet Retailing UK Top 250 and the EU Top 350 indices. In August 2018, the Range announced a concession partnership with supermarket chain Iceland. Later, Iceland and the Range announced Iceland CAFs would open in certain locations. In March 2019, the retailer announced it would open a new head office, relocating from the Estover area of Plymouth to a new building in the Darriford area of Plymouth, next door to its flagship store. It was reported to employ over 300 people. In November 2024, the Range opened a new distribution centre in Stowmarket, Suffolk, reportedly creating 1,000 jobs. With our foundation established, it's time to explore Wilko and its relevance to our overarching theme. In September 2023, it purchased the Wilko brand from administrators for £5 million. No stores were rescued. On October 12, 2023, it relaunched Wilko. On December 1, 2023, it returned Wilko to the High Street, opening the first 2 locations in Plymouth and Exeter, and then proceeded to open 4 more locations. In November 2024, it opened the 7th Wilko store in Uxbridge. In February 2025, it was announced that new Wilko location openings have been put on hold. Get ready for an enlightening exploration as we dig into Homebase and understand its role in the broader context. In November 2024, it purchased the Homebase brand and up to 70 stores from administrators. On January 17, 2025, it converted the first 3 acquired Homebase sites to the Range fascia, each with the Garden Center by Homebase concept. At midnight on January 21, it relaunched Homebase Ecook, which also included use of the Baster brand. In February 2025, it was announced that both the in-store Jonas and James and the Range Kitchens brands would be merged and rebranded to Kitchens by Homebase. Your feedback helps me improve, so please take a moment to leave a comment or review.